All right, today I'm at Samyang Beach. This is where I used to live for about 2 years in Jeju, for my first 2 years actually. And today I'm going to tell you my Hagwon horror story. So the background of the school was, it was a chain school. It was like a corporate chain, and this was one branch, and it was a new branch. And they needed a new teacher because I found out that they fired the last teacher. And they fired him because he was swearing at the kids, and the kids were crying because of him, and they were just scared of him. So they wanted to get a new teacher, like a fresh start. But before I even got hired, I was searching for a job for like 3 or 4 months, and I was losing my patience because I've never had this happen before. Usually when I try to find a job, I find a job in like a week or 2, and I had to wait 3 or 4 months because of the long process of applications and all that stuff, the background checks and all that, before you get a job in South Korea. So I wanted to take the first job that was offered to me that was in a big city. I live in a kind of a small city. It's around 300,000 in Syracuse, New York. And I just wanted a city that was bigger than my small town. So I got a job in the city that was around 1 million people in Hagwon. The Skype interview went great. She hired me right on the spot, and she said that they would need me in about like a week or 2. So I got ready and I left. I went to Hagwon. That's how I got hired. And that was like the background of the school right there. And next, I'll start telling you the problems that I started noticing at the school. So this school that I was teaching at, it was my first school that I ever taught at. And the school was run by 2 people, okay? So first was a lady. I won't give any names, but I will call them the lady and the guy to be short, okay? So the lady was very professional. She was the director. She did like the educational things, okay? So like she did all the calling to the moms. She told me, like, she gave me advice. She gave me like critiques on my teaching and such. She was super professional. I would go to her for advice, okay? So it was my first teaching job. Of course I needed advice with the students and any problems that I had with teaching at all. So she was great. She actually became my friend, and I still talk to her to this day. She's a great person. The guy, he was super unprofessional, not very intelligent whatsoever, and he was kind of a creepy guy. To give you a perfect example of this, I got there on Saturday, which was Halloween. The next Sunday, I needed to exchange money, and there wasn't any banks open on Sunday in Hagwon. So he took me to Busan, which was like an hour away, and he showed me around. When he took me to Busan, like, we went to the markets, we saw some touristy things, and we exchanged money. One thing that he was adamant of showing me was the red light district in Busan. The red light district is not something that I'm interested in. Yeah, I'll take a little gander, but I'm not going to do anything. He wanted to have me get a lady, but no, that's not what I'm into. So to have my boss want me to get a prostitute on the first day that he met me showed me that there was something wrong with this school. Just a little extra information about this guy. This was his first job ever. He never ran a school nor taught before. The financial backers of the school were his parents, and they just supported the school just to give him a job. After I taught at the school for about 5 months, I found out that the school was losing money, about like $6,000 every single month. This Hagwon advertised a lot. We were very desperate to get more students through the door because we were losing money all the time. One thing that they did was they made a flyer with my face on it. And one day I stepped on a flyer and I'm like, oh, what did I step in? And it was a flyer with my face on it, and it was so surreal. So yeah, he would go like on the streets, and he would hand out these flyers and try and advertise and try and like target moms and try and give them the flyers. Which, yeah, he was doing something. Yeah, that's great. So that wasn't a problem. He was trying to improve the school and get some new students through the doors. That was good. But it's just not common practice here in Korea. The biggest problem that happened at that school was, since they were losing so much money, he decided that he wanted to fire everyone except for me to save money. So he would fire the lady that was running the school, the other Korean teacher, and just have himself teach with me. He has no teaching experience, he's not good with kids, and he's just a strange guy that's very unprofessional. I thought that was a horrible idea, and I did not want to be a part of the school that was doing that. The lady that was running the school was my friend, and I thought she was doing an amazing job of running the school. And the guy, he had no idea what he was doing. So as soon as I found out this plan, I told the lady, I'm like, what should I do? Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And she says, you should try and probably find a new job, because I'm getting fired, and with him teaching, the school's probably not going to last very long. So I figured that too, and as soon as I found that out, I started looking for a job, and I wasn't going to be able to get a new job unless they gave me a release letter. So I told him that I wanted to leave the school, okay? And when I told him that, he was smoking a cigarette on the roof, and he was like shivering and shaking, and it looked like he was about to cry, because I was like his last hope of saving the school, and I was asking to get a release letter and try and find a new job, and he didn't know how to take it. And he gave me the release letter. He gave me the release letter, and then he hired a new Korean teacher to take my spot. I was looking for a job exactly at the right time in March. I sent out so many resumes, and I got like 20 job offers, and some of them I didn't even respond to, and 10 of them I turned down, because I finally got a job offer from a school in Jeju, and they offered to give me a plane ticket and a hotel to check out the school. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Jeju, and I'm gonna teach on an island, and it's gonna be amazing. So that's what I did. That's like the lesson that I learned, is that when you have a job in Korea that you don't like, you just try and get out of there, you get your release letter, and then you find the job that you do want in a city that you do want to live. So that's like the ticket to get a job in Seoul, or ticket to get a job in Busan, whatever big city you want to work in. You just get a job anywhere, put that first year in, get experience in Korea, and then you can search in the cities that you want. And once you apply for a new job, they want to accept you more than they want to accept someone that hasn't had a job in Korea, because you have experience in Korea, you have experience teaching in Korea, and they don't have to sponsor the visa. They just transfer the visa over to them, and it's easier for them. So they prefer people that have jobs in Korea versus people that are in America or any other Western country. And that's what happened to me. I found the job in Jeju, and I'm golden now. Like, I want to stay in Jeju for a while. I love it. I could actually live here the rest of my life. It's super beautiful. That's why I wanted to show you the sea while I told you this story, because like I lived by this beach right here for 2 years, and I kind of really miss it, and I wanted to come back here and check it out. And yeah, so that's my Hagwon horror story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm not sure what topic I'm going to talk about next, so why don't you guys stay tuned in and subscribe to see what topic I'm going to talk about next. And hit that like button if you like this video, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.